What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Super Bowl Sunday. How are all my route runners doing today? What we're going to do for this little matchup for the Super Bowl Sunday, try and get out this video as early as possible on Sunday before the Super Bowl. Write in the comment section below what you think the score will be, and if you predict the exact score with the team that won. Look at that, hit them up top. I'm the Seahawks. My opponent is the Broncos, and I'll give away our Me and Mad Hatter's free offensive ebook for the next gen system. It also works for the current gen, so don't worry about that. Just put yourself a comment down below of what you predict the score to be, and if you happen to get it right, we'll hook you up with an ebook. So what do you think the score is going to be, guys? Let me know. I think I'm going 27-20 Denver. Contrary to this game, my opponent picked the Broncos, so I was like, man, I should pick the Seahawks. Have a little Super Bowl video up. As you can see early on, I go up 14-0. He's having trouble with the blitz I'm sending, and he got an unlucky break with Russell Wilson breaking a tackle. But before we get into the gameplay right here, we know Peyton Manning's going to make a little bit of a comeback. He has to, man. Peyton Manning will always make a comeback. So he is down. They are down 14-0 right now, but I predict a little bit of a comeback. So he's running a nice little 5-wide scheme. But for the Super Bowl, what I think is going to happen, I think. Cam Chancellor. Oh no, Peyton Manning. It's like the Super Bowl against the Saints he played. Oh, that one pick six, that has to haunt him still to this day. And right here, he just decides to replicate it. But I think it's going to be a great battle between the secondary of the Seahawks and the Denver wide receivers. I think Seattle's going to really try to press them, get up on them, run their cover 3 and jam those receivers at the line of scrimmage with those light blues, and then also run their basic cover 1 or whatever. But I think it's gonna be interesting to see the Wes Welker battle. Those little quick routes they're gonna get if the Seahawks just blow them up, and how much the refs are gonna call pass interference. I really do think the only way to slow down Denver is you really got to get on those receivers and kind of play old school football with them, and I guess what would be called now defensive pass interference, and just see how many times they're actually going to call it. So I think it's going to be a nice little battle. My score prediction, like I said, was 27-20. The Broncos. I'm really going for Peyton Manning. I'm not a huge Seahawks fan. Pete Carroll, he's a great coach, but I don't know, something about him I'm not a huge fan of. And then man, those Seahawks beat the Niners. I was really upset about that. But I think it would be really cool for Peyton to win a second ring, kind of solidify himself. But it's not going to happen if he keeps throwing to Cam Chancellor. It looks like Cam Chancellor just wants to be the MVP of the Super Bowl for the Madden 25 Next Gen version of the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So that's 2 picks. I was able to predict what he's doing. A couple times he'll just throw those streaks, and so I'm going to let my opponent have that a couple times. And then once I predict, he thinks that's going to be open one more time, that's when I'm going to jump on it and boom, get the interception. So I've been able to do a good job twice of getting the interception. He was able to work the ball down the field and using that streak, or a couple things that I feel like he's going to do. But it's about predicting when he's going to do it next, and predict right. And look at this 4th and 1. I should not have picked up that 4th and 1. That's the old classic move of going sideways and your opponent dives at your feet and they don't get the tackle. So right here, I'm just doing a little oop-de-oop, moving around the pocket and get into a 2nd 4. Gonna run the ball up the gut. Don't get the stiff arm, so it turns into 3rd and 2. Was able to barely get the first down, but I wasn't able to get in the end zone with only 3 seconds left. I took the last time out, and I want to take those points. I wasn't too concerned about the touchdown because now it's a 3-possession game. Up by 3 scores, even though I don't get the ball to start the second half, I'm feeling very, very confident. And Peyton Manning, some of the Super Bowl jitters might be happening. He's like, I'm a 5-time MVP. He's going to have to, he threw some water on his face at halftime. He's going to start throwing some dots, as you can see right here. So, running the sweep play. Very nice. He hasn't ran that all game long. So, very good play. He has a really nice offense. He definitely knows what he's doing on offense. Sometimes he makes some bad reads, and he gets predictable with my opponent. So, but other than that, man, a really, really solid player. I can't believe I missed that tackle, man. Sometimes they don't let me stop as a defender. I need to get better users whenever it's just one-on-one in the open field. So once again, nice little quick out. Very good play there. Hits me back with the sweep. Gets a nice first down on 3rd and 3. And then I have a yellow zone and a purple zone on that side. But the yellow zone did not want to go back with the deep receiver. So he made a good read. and was able to get in the end zone and make it 17-7 score. So now I just need to waste some clock. You know, I don't even have to score this possession, so I'm just running the ball a little bit, playing it safe, probably a little too safe. Beginning of the second half, beast mode right there, gets a nice first down. So now it's 1st and 10. You get a nice little seal block by my pulling guard, able to make it 2nd and 1. Decide to run the ball again, get stuffed in the backfield. So now it's 3rd and 3. Decide I flipped one of my favorite plays, and I'm going to be looking for this A route. And look, you can see he double covers, did a really good job. Then look at X, wide open for touchdown, and I threw it to him. But if you can see that since I flipped the play, X and B switched receivers. So there's supposed to be the B receiver on the outside right, but instead it's the X receiver. So I look, I'm throwing it to the X receiver, lobbing it up, as you can see, and instead it goes to the other receiver. So that would have been a touchdown and make it 24-7, end of ball game. But instead I pressed the wrong button because when I flipped the formation, it decided to change the receiver, the B and the X receiver. I don't know why it did that, but because the B receiver is supposed to be the receiver on the outside right. So, whatever. So I gave him a chance, but he's still down 2 scores with 3 minutes left. So I'm just playing some nice little coverage defense. As you can see, once again, it hits me with that streak. Look at that 4th and 3, barely picked it up. Good job of staying in bounds. But as you can see, 2 plays ago, he hit me with that streak pass. So this time, I'm going to user the streak, and he predicts it's going to be open. Instead, I'm underneath it. He doesn't even make a read. He just throws it. That's a predetermined read, and that's something that I've always tried to stay away from doing myself, because that's what really does get you in trouble. So this next series, I just showed you the 3rd down. The first 2 plays, I just ran the ball in 1st and 2nd. Nothing came about. And then on 3rd down, I tried to pass it and just wanted to stay in bounds and not throw the ball away or throw a pick and waste his last time out, because he has to score twice in a minute and a half. So I like my chances right here. Well, that was a very good job because I was sending a blitz from the right side, and that zone was vacated. So then I adjust, and I don't know how he got that over the top because that was all congested. But and once again, man, I got players all over the field, and they're not reacting well enough. So, but Peyton Manning has to make his comeback, and it's going to fall short. So this simulated Madden 25, as ESPN or SportsCenter sometimes does, has the Seattle Seahawks winning 17-14. But my score prediction is the Broncos are going to come away with a 27-20 victory. Let me know in the comment section below once again for a chance to win your free ebook. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. They can maybe get a free ebook. Follow me on Twitter at RouteCombo. And I'll see y'all on the sticks. Let's go Broncos for the Super Bowl.